Hello, how are you?
Hello, good evening. I am
Good
good.
evening.
How are you?
Same here. Okay, so are you aware of the session document that we have for today?
No, I don't get any session document.
Okay, even if I am trying to search, it's like document not found. So you only tell me what topic you want to suggest. If you're comfortable with any other topic, we can move ahead with the same.
No, as you feel like, whatever you think, I will just try to answer your
Okay,
queries.
have we spoken about age?
I don't remember actually. I have done so many sessions. That's why I'm
Yeah.
not getting any topic nowadays.
Okay, okay. No worries. Let's see if we have some other topic for you. Otherwise, we'll continue with the age topic. Okay. Social media business. I think that's a new topic. Have you ever
Okay.
come across any business which is run only on social media, like Instagram business or WhatsApp business or Facebook business?
So these are we use that you have just mentioned, and will know about all these things.
You don't know, like you use any social media?
Yeah, I use like Facebook, then WhatsApp, YouTube.
But nowadays what happens is people do not set up an office or a shop. They set up a group, an online group, where they post
Okay.
their products, put their
Mm-hmm.
prices, and get the orders online. So
Okay.
there's nothing as a physical shop or something. So do you know anything about it?
No, no. I
Then
don't know
let's
about.
continue. Okay, okay. Then let's continue with age only. So Subhash, I need to ask you, till what age do you want to live?
I want to live maximum 70.
Okay, 70 years you want to live.
Yeah, maximum, yes.
Okay. Any specific reason for the same?
Specific reason means the life that we have lived, I have lived during my young age. So it is no, the fun is no more there. So
Yeah.
now it is only responsibility, nothing else. So I don't enjoy the life that I am living now. I don't enjoy actually.
Okay.
So I think even age also due to age, so our health also is not keeping well. So when we grow older, so all these things
Yeah.
comes up. All the so that's why actually, because after 70, I
Practically,
think it will be
yes.
very difficult to live.
Yeah, practically, yes, I agree with the fact that once you reach a certain age, your body doesn't respond that well.
Yes.
So, in that way, or like if you ask the same question to me, what I would say is I want to live up to that age till what I am independent. Like I can do all
Oh,
my
yes, yes,
work.
right. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, right,
I
right.
can do all my work. I can walk on my own legs. I can eat food with my own hands. So there's no
Yes,
dependency that a person is carrying me on a wheelchair or giving support or feeding me with his hands.
right, right. Absolutely, absolutely right.
Yeah.
You are. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think? Which kind of people are happy? The younger age or the older age?
When I see to myself, I think it's a younger age.
Okay. But why so? Why do you feel such?
Because nowadays I always think about the past, though we should not, but it
Yeah.
always come to my mind that the life was so good during those times, and we could enjoy, we could go anywhere, whatever I felt like I could do. But nowadays I can't, because I have a family. I have to see, look after them. So even if I want to go, I have to think so many. In my absence, how can uh,
How will
they
they
take care?
manage?
Yeah. So at once I cannot do anything. But earlier, no thinking, just whatever came to our mind, we could do it.
Okay. Yeah. That's a perfect reason. If you are into that age, you feel so, and your answer is justified. Do
And
you
we
think
also,
old age? Yeah, continue.
yeah, now even I have to think about my kids. Suppose they are studying, well, if it is not going well, that is another thing. And after completion of studies, if they don't get any job, that is another thing.
Yeah,
So many things are there. That's why.
yeah, are just revolving around, right? Thinking and going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think old age is all about loneliness or despair, isolation?
Yes, yes, I think so. Because people nowadays don't have time. Even
Yeah,
they want to, they don't afford to give time to their elder ones, their parents. Suppose there are some children, after studying, they get job and go to the foreign countries and doing their job there, and their parents are left alone in India.
yes,
So if they are in trouble, they cannot come immediately,
yeah,
and so they feel lonely and they feel insecure also sometimes. Yeah, it is
yeah,
there.
definitely. These are very common scenarios that people face, generally people face.
Yes, yes,
That uh, their children are going and settling their lives, and parents are left behind in despair, or like there's a kind of loneliness, and you can't
yes, yes,
socialize as much.
yes. Even your neighbors also, they don't have much time that they will come and start gossiping with you. It was this kind of life was said 30, 40 years back.
Yeah,
During
people
those
used to.
times, yeah.
Yeah,
So during those times, there was not these things, this social
yeah,
media or TV also not as much as
not as
now
much.
we
Yeah,
are using. Yes.
we are using a
So
lot of now.
at leisure time, people used to gather at one place, or some people will go from one their place to another house. So they gossip and they enjoyed
Yeah,
actually.
there's a
But
kind of
nowadays,
enjoyment. Yeah, people
yeah,
don't go anywhere, right?
night
People have
times.
limited themselves.
Hmm.
What do you think are the effects of this, the consequence of this isolation? People are not socializing and are not gathering, or like earlier in villages, people used to, have a seating in the evening. They used to sit and
Yes,
talk. So,
yes.
what are the consequences if this is not the scenario now? What effect has it placed on the
That is
society?
what one thing is loneliness. So when we are lonely, we feel so many. I mean, there are so many negative things that we think about. What will
Yeah,
happen to me? Even now, I'm feeling that I am lonely. After 4 5 years, what will happen? I will more become more, as you said, that
independent.
I may, yeah, yeah, I may,
Yeah,
I
we'll be
may,
dependent.
yeah, I'll have to depend on others. I will not, my health will not be like this now. All these
Yes,
things. But when we mix with people and continue in touch, we don't feel like those things are not comes to our mind. We feel happy. But when we are lonely, these things comes uh,
these things
more.
come in our mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at today's young generation, do you have any particular guidelines or a message for them that how they should lead their life ahead?
The one message immediately comes to my mind that they should use their mobile phone as minimum as possible, because this is the
Well said.
thing here. So every time when you will see, whether it is no matter in the marketplace or in a on a bus, train, everywhere you will find that they are busy with their mobile phone. They don't even don't look beside who are sitting.
Yeah,
who the person that he is sitting with, they don't have any time, just the mobile. So
busy.
yes, so it is affecting their health also. And one more thing I would like to tell them, to have respect to their elders, which is gradually uh, waning.
Getting reduced.
Yeah, this is the two major
It's
things.
getting
I
reduced.
think, yeah.
Yeah. So, what like you might have countered some incidences where you have seen that youngsters don't respect their elders. So, can you share one or two instances as such?
Exactly, I cannot say, but I have seen say they don't give respect to their parents. So whatever parents they give their children good advice, but they are not following. They are in their own world. So
In
this
separate
hurts
world.
actually. When I see these things, it hurts.
Actually, I don't know, but this is how the age group works. Children always think their parents are wrong, and when the right time comes, by the time they realize that their parents were right, they become parents. And now they have, yeah, now they have children who are not listening to them. So this is a vicious circle which goes round and round.
Yes,
Yeah, I believe so. And there are very rare people who actually respect their parents.
yes, right.
Nowadays, it's very rare.
Yes,
But have you seen cases where parents put unnecessary pressure on children because they can't uh, fulfill their dreams, so they want their
yes,
children
yes,
to
yes.
do
It
so?
is. It is also very common. It is also very common because they don't think about how their children are going, how difficult it is for their children to achieve the goal that they are hoping from their children. So even though
Many,
their
and
children may not go for a particular career, but to fulfill their own um, wish, they always impose their wish to their children.
yeah,
Most
they
of the
do
times it happens.
many a times.
Yes,
They put a lot of pressure. They create that atmosphere for children that they are uncomfortable.
yes, yes.
So this becomes a hectic thing for children to digest.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Even though they
because
are not wish to go for a particular career, but to fulfill their parents' wish, they
they
go.
have to.
Yes,
Yeah, that becomes a choice. And that, it's very common. Every coin has two sides. I've seen many cases where parents are very down or depressed because of children, because their
yes.
children out of their control or not listening. And there are
Hmm.
many such cases where children have some childhood trauma or dilemma, where parents have been abusive or parents have been not understanding.
Yes, yes. It is also there. Yeah.
Both the cases I've seen.
Hmm.
It's very important to have an open communication between parents and children.
Yeah. Particularly, what happens if both parents are working and they go to their jobs, so
Yeah.
the children are left alone. They don't get their. I mean, in other cases, children get their mom. So,
Yeah.
but in
So they are
case,
deprived of that time.
yes,
So as a result, they do not have that open communication with their parents.
yes.
They
So there is
try
a gap
keeping
start to
secrets.
develop.
The
The bonding,
communication gap.
yeah, communication gap, and there is less bonding between children and their parents.
How important is communication for you? Between any age group, it's not between parents or children, like wherever. How important is communication?
Communication is very important in every field, whether be it at home, in office, everywhere. Because if you cannot communicate whatever you have to say, in a nice manner. So how the person will understand what is your problem, what you are going
Yeah.
through, how can they will solve it if you cannot communicate it. So it is very important to communicate, to have the communication.
Yeah, because if the communication is open, if you are communicating well, so I think many problems can be reduced.
Yes, yes.
If information is transferred properly, if your message is conveyed clearly,
Mm-hmm.
so you, like, half of the burden is lessened.
Yes.
Moreover, in parents and a child's life, communication is very important.
Yeah, if something happens to the children at school and if they don't tell their parents, sometimes they are afraid of telling their parents also.
Yeah,
So if the communication is not there, so he will or she will continue to suffer and their parents will don't know.
yeah,
So this will be very bad for the children.
definitely it will be. And then the blame game starts. Child blames parent and parent blames child. Why didn't you tell me? Or you were hiding things. But they don't understand that they didn't create an environment for the child to come and tell me.
Yeah, that's true.
If you
There
keep the
should be
line
the
of
parents should
fear,
be friendly while behaving with their children
children,
in a friendly manner, so that
yeah,
they feel it easy to say whatever
whatever
problem
they
they
have.
have.
Actually,
Yeah.
what happens is different age groups require different communication ways. For example, he's a 1 or 2 year old, so you'll behave differently. If he's a
Mm.
school going person, you'll behave differently. Once your child has entered teenage, so you should behave differently. So it's a very important role, like for a parent, how to
Yes.
change or how to, behave with your child.
Yeah, I think during 18, say 16 to 19, it is very delicate time to behave with the children. What I
Yeah,
feel.
habit making or habit breaking age.
Yes.
If
So we
any
have to be,
habit,
being parents, we have to be very careful while dealing with them. Any wrong word may create something very wrong.
a wrong impact on them,
Yes, yes,
definitely.
yes, yeah.
And
Emotion is something.
emotional, yeah, because they think,
Yeah,
that age is where friends become family and family becomes enemies.
yeah, right. What friends tell them, that is right.
That
What
is right.
parents
Even,
know,
yeah,
yeah.
that's no. Like, then, the peer pressure. Oh, why is your mother so strict? Why is your father
Mm.
so strict? My father is chilled out, he never says like that. So people start comparing, and even your child comes and tells you, oh, his mother allows him to go, why can't you allow me to go?
Yes, yes, that is
And this
happening
all
with
is where,
me also.
okay,
My
now
daughter tell
currently,
me like this. Yeah.
okay, she is how years old?
She has turned 18 this
Okay,
last November, 1st November.
okay,
So she tells her mom like this, that my friend, their mother doesn't say anything, but you always tell me this, not to do that, to do like this. They're always
yeah,
complaining.
these things are very common, college going
Yeah.
students, right?
Yes.
So it's very natural that they'll feel such. Actually, they feel that we are like rebellious, we are rebelling with them, we don't like anything and we don't support them. It goes that way, and it's a vicious circle, like
But
every
surprisingly,
parent.
surprisingly is that surprisingly, say suppose you say one thing, being parent, you say one thing, and she is not listening. But if the same thing uh, said by his
A friend,
friend, then
she'll
it's okay.
definitely listen.
Yeah,
Actually, this is in the biological structure of that age. That age is such.
yeah, yeah. That's why I
So,
told you that this
yeah,
during this age I have.
so the parent has to be in such a manner that he or she can enter into that zone and be comfortable with the child
Yes,
without getting offended.
yeah, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, it's very delicate age.
Yes, I have
Yeah.
experienced these things. That's why I know.
Yeah. Okay, so next thing is that age is just a number. Do you feel so that
Yeah.
age is just a number?
Yes, because age is just number. When we become old, it is all about our mindset that I have become old, I have nothing to do. But if we think in other way, just yes, age is just number. I can achieve still I can achieve so many things. And in my case also, yeah, you can I can tell you that at this age I am learning this spoken English. I have not found anyone in Clapingo like me that they are
No, no,
learning
there are many
spoken
people.
English at this age. Now there are many people. I
Learning
mean,
never stops. I feel
no,
learning
no,
never
there are
stops.
many people, but I mean at this age. So that's what
Yeah,
I think. So there is. We should not stop. Learning is a continuous process. Till we meet our end, we can learn.
yeah. There are many actors and there are many personalities who have, crossed that age barrier and proven themselves that nothing can stop them. I believe Amitabh Bachchan is a living legend of,
Yes,
like he's an
right.
example of this.
Mm-hmm.
He is that, like his health is also not that well, but still he doesn't stops himself. He continues to work and bring something new. He maintains
Yes,
his health.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, there are many other famous personalities also for whom age is just a number and there's nothing who can stop them.
Yes,
We have Ratan Tata, we have Narayan Murthy. Even they
yeah,
are at a certain age, but they don't stop. Even though they have so much, their net worth is so uh, big, but they don't stop themselves.
yeah,
Their
yes.
age
Even
doesn't stop them.
Naran Murthy's wife also, Sudhamurthy.
Sudha
She
Murthy,
is also,
she's a
yeah,
legend.
yeah,
She's a role model for me. I really admire her a lot. The way she presents herself, the way she talks, and the ideas she has, the thought process she possesses.
yes.
Like she's attractive because of those things only. I find her very attractive. Magnetic personality, I find her that.
Okay.
And she's very down to earth.
Yeah, that's true.
Even Narayan Murthy is very down to earth. Ratan Tata is very down to earth.
Yes, I love Ratan Tata very much. He's something different from all other industrialists.
Yeah,
He's always
definitely.
think about the people. How can he help
How can he
them?
help them? Yeah.
Yeah, he is not after profit only.
Even Narayan Murthy, like he's rooted to his grounds, to his
Yes,
language, to his
yes,
culture, to his people. So Narayan Murthy had a very struggleful life. I like
okay.
I've heard his story. So his father-in-law said that I won't allow you to marry my daughter because you don't have a government job.
Okay.
So that time he was running a company.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that company was going into loss or something like that. But just because he knew that she is the one with whom I can spend my life, so he left everything. He left his job and took a like he arranged a government job. Like somehow he got a government job. He got married, and then I've read somewhere that he took a loan of 10,000 rupees from his wife and started
Okay.
Infosys with that amount.
Now he
And
has
slowly,
reached.
slowly, slowly, now where he is,
Yes,
nobody can realize that how tough that struggle would have been.
yeah.
Like he didn't have that much of fees to pay for the college, so he did engineering from a local college.
Okay.
I've learned about him, so he's very down to earth,
Yes.
and so is his wife. Because if you have a supporting partner, life becomes very easy.
Yeah, that's true. Otherwise, it will become hell.
Actually, seriously, I agree with you. So it was a great session again with you. And we have 2 minutes left. So can I give the feedback?
Oh, sure.
A few mistakes, few grammatical errors. Has and have. Has is used when singular, have is used when plural. In the flow, it happens, no
Yeah.
issues. Children, there's no word as children's, singular, plural. Children,
Okay.
people, no people's, no children's.
Yes.
Yeah, so only this thing was wrong. The singular plural has, have, is, are. Where to use is, where to use are, where to use has, where to use have. Just that. And rest other thing was okay. You have good conversation skills. You're conversing well. But these minor mistakes I found.
Do you remember
And apart
the
from this,
first conversation I had with you?
yeah, yeah.
It's
I
not.
didn't remember. Yeah, I didn't remember the topic, but yeah, I had. I think we had two sessions.
No, this is the second one.
Okay, this is the second one.
I had only one session with you, and it was the plastic surgery. The topic was plastic
Yeah,
surgery.
yeah. Have you uploaded that video on YouTube?
Yes, yes.